How's it going, guys? My name is Michael, and today we're going to be taking a look at the fastest way that you can rank up in Genshin Impact. This game is so complex when it comes to its leveling system. There's different ways to level up your weapons versus your artifacts, versus your character, your world level, and your adventure rank. And the one we're going to talk about today is that adventure rank, because that is the one that ties into everything else in the game. If you have a low adventure rank, you're going to run into a lot of limitations early on, and you're going to have to get that thing up quickly or as soon as possible. That way you don't run into different limitations. You even have to get your adventure rank up to certain levels to progress in the quest and the storyline in the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop into the game and I'm going to kind of explain to you the fastest way and the different type of methods that you want to use to get that adventure rank up as quickly as possible. So the first thing that you want to focus on is completing all the quests that you possibly can. That means completing all your Archon quests as well as your story quests. Your world quests, you can focus on those a little bit too, but these two are the main ones. You really want to try to complete all the ones that you possibly can until the game completely locks you out due to your adventure rank. Now, once the game locks you out from doing any more quests, you want to head over to Madstrike. As you can see here, I'm on the front entrance area, and you want to come talk to Catherine. She's a receptionist for the Adventurers Guild. Once you talk to her for the first time, she's going to give you a book. And this book is chock full of different stuff that you can do to level up and rank up in the game. And this book is super important for doing all of those things. What you want to do is when you log in every day, you obviously want to click down here to this commissions tab. You want to check and make sure that you have different commissions that you can do, because these give you a ton of experience towards your adventure rank. And as you can see here, you can do 4 of them every day. And once you complete those 4, you get a bonus reward of 500 more experience, at least in my case it was. So doing that is extremely important. That should be the first thing that you do when you log in every day. Another thing too is you want to check this book, especially in the experience part, and just make sure that as you're progressing through the game, once you're doing your quest and you're just out adventuring, check these to make sure that there's nothing that you can be doing. Say for instance, upgrading the statues of the 7 Mon stat to level 6. As you can see, I did that and I got 100 experience for doing that. So checking through this book as much as possible will give you a huge advantage in terms of ranking up in the game as quickly as possible. Now let's talk about resin for a minute. Resin is extremely important in the game when it comes to ranking up quickly, and the reason why is because once you've completed your daily commissions and you've done all the experience stuff that you possibly can, and you've already done the quest all the way up until it locks you out, there's really not much else to do that doesn't require resin. The only other main thing that you can do is go around and find chests, which I highly suggest that you do. But once you've kind of got to that point, you're going to have to start taking out things like ley lines, and these cost resin. As you can see here, it costs 20 resin to take out a ley line, and it gives you 100 experience points towards your rank. And in order to get resin, of course, there's a cooldown for it. So to get 1 resin takes 8 minutes. Okay, so as you can see here, I have 37 resin, so I've obviously used some. The key is to make sure that your resin is not maxed out. If your resin is maxed out, you're missing out on free resin. And the reason why I say that's so important is because you can only replenish your resin 6 times a day. You can replenish, I think, 60 at a time, up to 6 times a day, which is not a whole lot. You can knock out, say for instance, 3 on 1 replenish, 3 ley lines on 1 replenish, and ley lines take you less than like 2 or 3 minutes to take out. So as you can see, it takes no time at all to run out of resin. So making sure that it's not completely maxed out will give you the chance at free resin every day. Also keep in mind too, resin is not free. Resin actually costs, hold on, let me see what it actually is. What's the name of it? Resin costs Primo Gems. That's right, this is what they're called. They're called Primo Gems. So I think it costs 100 to 200 Primo Gems to replenish, so make sure that you actually have enough Primo Gems to be able to do that. But that is something that's extremely important, and like I said, ley lines and things like that, because they're so fast to knock out, they're super important for your adventure rank, because again, they give you 100 experience points per one that you do, so that's something that you really need to pay attention to. Now, some other things that you need to be doing while you're out taking out ley lines and doing quests and things like that are like taking out these gems, for instance. Like you see these little gems on my mini map. go try to find those gems every chance that you get. When you see those on your path, try to go find those, because you can take those gems, I forget exactly what they're called, but you can take them and give them to the Statue of 7 to get them to level up. Once you give them enough, they will level up and give you experience points towards your adventure rank, so that's super important. Other things to do as well is go out and find chests. Any chest that you open will give you experience towards your adventure rank and things like that. So the main goal is to make sure that you're maximizing what you do when you're in the game. So for instance, if you're on a quest and you're running past a chest, make sure you open it. If you run past a gem that you see on the mini map, make sure that you grab that as well. And then just make sure that you're doing these little bitty things. Another thing that I will point out as well is trying to get these little teleport waypoints. If you see any of those that are inactive in your route or in the general vicinity, make sure that you go grab one, because they give you experience towards your adventure rank as well. So as long as you're maximizing what you're doing in the game and you're paying attention to what is around you in the game and just trying to figure out different things to do, you will rank up pretty quickly. It's just, you know, it's just a process. It takes time to be able to rank up in this game. It's designed that way for a reason. They want to make sure that you're spending time doing different things in the game. It's trying to keep us busy. So just make sure that you're paying attention to the different things like chests, the gems, make sure that you're paying attention to the book and doing everything that you possibly can every day. Make sure that you're maximizing your quests or maxing out your quests, and just doing all of those different little things will add up when it comes to your adventure rank. All right guys, that's going to do it for the video. I hope it helped, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Also, make sure you go follow me over on my Twitch page. The link will be down in the description as well as right here on the screen. I have been streaming this game pretty much every day because this is just such a fun game. I've wanted a game like this for so long to come out, and really there's no other game that's came close to this, to me anyways, other than like Zelda games and things like that. So having this game, you know, fresh, you know, just playing it for the first time is just something that I absolutely love. And if you want to experience that with me, or if you have any questions about the game or anything, feel free to hop into my chat and I'll help you out, and let's just hang out. But guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, great night, wherever you are. And until next time, peace out.